afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything amazing Propagandacast. I'm your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only sanctioned source of propaganda and master of propaganda as well. Off here to our 1 vs 1 own Rechnaya Pereprava here with the new patch, which hit rather unexpectedly. I'd expect at least a week later on, but anyways, we're off here to our 1 vs 1 in the north. It is OngSongMangSong, fighting for America, freedom, democracy. Taking on the role here of the 2nd Infantry Division, based in the south, it is Aimstrong, fighting for the fatherland, Germany, Deutschland. Taking on the role here of the Panzer with defensive Lightning War and elite troops versus Airborne company there from Ong, with the Rifle and Pathfinders out there. Grenadiers, MG42s there for Aimstrong. Bit of infantry, bit of Panzer, the Panzerfaust, and some pack cards there as well for Ong. So we're off here to the races, and as always, please like, subscribe, and share, and press the bell button if you subscribe, so YouTube's 5% more likely to see how my videos out, because if there's anything YouTube likes to do, it is to screw over the smaller YouTubers with stuff like that. So we got Grenadiers setting up, we got Lightning War here for Aimstrong, opening up for G33s, Tactical Movement, Relief Infantry, the Tiger Tank, which is now more accessible in terms of command points. You do require the final battle phase being researched, and of course to a close air support. We got to push in northwards for Aimstrong, sandbags up here to help sort of defend the area against any American movements. Grenadiers pushing northwards there. MG42 and the eastwards, and a bit more risky there by Aimstrong, to be honest. Usually it'd be like the MG42, the Pioneers heading one way, the Grenadiers the other. It's happened, but Aimstrong here clearly a bit more avant-garde in that department. More Grenadiers on the way of Aimstrong. We got Pathfinder's Riflemen moving towards the west here. He's going to probably try and hit Aimstrong's flank, and without the MG42 to cover that flank, that could turn a bit spicy. More rifle on the way there for Ong. We'll have to see where that goes, but they're going to swing up. They'll be supporting the MG42 there. Pathfinder's going straight for the carve point. A bold move here, which will catch the MG42 in movement, which will make it easy to be pushed off if he's not careful. And there he goes, setting up to defend the carve point here. Rifleman behind light car will be dealt with. Pathfinder's on the flank, but they're going to deal with that. Rifleman quickly suppressed, could rush in the Pioneers as well. On the quick retreat there, rather than risk losing the Riflemen or serving casualties. And there you go, going to deal with the Pathfinders. Good early engagement here for Aimstrong. Briousness there, probably flashed out soon here by Aimstrong. Back at base, nothing's going there for Ong. We're probably seeing, oh, there we go, fast tech. We got the lieutenant out there for OngSongMangSong. Briousness right here, but they're going to need Pioneer combo. And we got the Grenadiers moving for the centre victory point. MD42 moving ahead here as well for Das Vaterland, with more Grenadiers on the way there for Aimstrong. And the Panzer Rifleman heading eastwards there for the southeastern fuel point there. Having had this little manoeuvre fail in the face of stout German counterattacks. So there you go, third Grenadier squad out for Aimstrong. MG42 sitting up there, Grenadiers heading southwards. Overall, the patch did not bring a lot of sort of things to the Wehrmacht, except Tiger Tank that is slightly better, but and also more accessible. Some changes to tech, specifically the Light Mechanized Company is cheaper now. That's also a nice little benefit there. And there's a bunch of other changes, but I got a video about that should be out by now, so discussing further thoughts on that. For the rifle, of course, there's an improvement to the DPS, but again, that's kind of where you use the MG42 to help, you know, turn those engagements slightly more in your favour. We got beacons up here as well for OngSongMangSong, allow him to get a bit of idea of what Aimstrong is up to. Not bad. Plus, if you get paratroopers, they can reinforce on the front line. Pulling back here, since that's not really good engagement there for Aimstrong, you just risk losing units, so we might just try to bait Ong then closer. That's also a possibility. Lieutenant out there for OngSongMangSong, and we got straight move into the Mechanized Platoon Command Post. Probably looking at either fast M20s to a light tank here versus Aimstrong, who has teched up himself. We shall see where that ends up with. Will it be the now slightly cheaper like to make a nice company, or will it be a fast move towards tier 3, relying on Panzer Grenadiers to do the heavy lifting until then? Pioneers with the Flammenwerfers, Grenadiers and watch this as well for Aimstrong and Deutschland, and there you go, M20 utility car on the way there for OngSongMangSong and Democracy. Caught laying down light anti-tank mines there though, Aimstrong's having none of that. And here attempts to sort of flank through the south with an MD42 there, nice play there by Aimstrong. Catching their rifle in a pretty bad spot and suppressing them, thumbs up there. Rifleman versus Grenadiers, Pioneers bring up there. This will probably try to get up here, so get as close to the rifle without them realising when they're going to quickly burst off, because otherwise you can see there as soon as he sees them, he's likely going to retreat. So by taking this path though, he sort of has more of an element of surprise. Panzer squad on the way there for Aimstrong, certainly no sign of the like to make a nice company, so it certainly sounds to look likely he might just be trying to stall there, or push straight past tier 2, despite it being cheaper now, to go for a faster support core. You got telemines down here, or teleminen meaning plate, and they sort of resemble plates. Telemines were also quite flexible. The Germans, for example, also just used them as demolition charges, as actual charges. In particular on the eastern front, they'd sort of toss them entering soda assaults and then pull the quarter. You could also be attached to the man and that way sort of set it off like that. So little fun fact there. Grenadiers about to get wiped out. Bit of a unfortunate engagement there for Aimstrong. Big push there by OngSong and probably what caught Aimstrong there off guard. But they got Pioneers. Grenadiers moving in. More attacking from the south side. We've got Powerfighters on the flank. So 3 kills, veterans 1. Grenadiers need to be careful. But now getting up close to the rifleman is an even worse idea than 4 with the Grenadiers, since now the rifleman do more damage up close. Panzer's there, moving forwards for Das Vaterland. They're moving westwards there. Southeast side there's a bit on its own. Just the MD42 there is, I think, a bit risky. By Aimstrong, truth be told, and there you go, Lieutenant in a really tight spot with only one way to go. They have to retreat right past for all of this. And Aimstrong's certainly not going to allow him to do that easily. We've got Pathfinders though continuing the pursuit here, looking to get some easy kills. 5th Caliber joining in there, quickly catching Aimstrong's entire force. Staying in a really tight spot, punishing Aimstrong for bunching up like that, really. And he should have been spreading out his men more. He should have anticipated a 5th Caliber down the road, and there you go, suffering now suddenly heavy casualties, and we've got a full rout there for Aimstrong and Panzer Division. Well deserved there. And 20 back to go there for OngSongMangSong, back in base for him. There's nothing further going on. Medic bunker up, and nothing further going on there for Aimstrong. We'll have to see what follow-ups with. Got the M20 blazing through there and shattering fences. Motorized vandalism. Rifle there catching them before to a pretty bad spot, and that's going to be a treat. They're suddenly highlighting the dangers of leaving a machine guns exposed like that. In this case, Aimstrong at least didn't lose the machine gun. He's not looking like he is, but it still was routing him in pretty easily. Back here, troops in enforcing. Might be seeing some G43 soon enough here for Aimstrong's Grenadiers. I mean, versus Rifleman, that should be an even better investment now, since that will at least further slightly even things out there. MD42 reinforcing, nothing further on. He can take up now he wants to, though of course he may not be quite inclined towards going that fast, but it is an option. Ambulance there for OngSong. And Democracy, the 2nd Infantry Division, pushing ahead across the frontier, having secured both fuel points, at least about to secure both fuel points here. Versus Aimstrong and the Panzer Division. More beacons up there. Panzer is moving up, hitting for the western fuel, but of course got the Pathfinders in the way, 50 caliber, and of course M20 also ready to serve. Pathfinders being pursued here aggressively by Aimstrong, 50 caliber setting up, going to bait them into that line of fire. Good play there by OngSong. And there you go, Panzer's going to do there suppressed. They'll have to retreat soon enough in the south, push there for the southern fuel point. And we got the first upgrade there, Grenadiers equipped with the G43 or Gewehr 43. He's trying, I think, to sort of win here, but I don't think it's going to work out particularly well there for Aimstrong unless he's got other forces nearby that can immediately assist, and I don't think he has, so at this point he risks stalling for too long and then has to retreat, in which case they're going to retreat right past the 50 caliber line of fire, and well, that's not going to end up too prettily there. But he's at least taking advantage of the fact that OngSong is sort of focusing hard north to sort of sweep up the south, so, you know, making the best out of a not too grand situation there. Sniper on the way, the Aimstrong. Panzer Grenadier Squad number 2 could also be an idea there for him, but snipers certainly also work out. And there you go. OngSong going straight there for the carve point towards the north. Might even try and flank further deep south here with the M20, crossing the stream and sort of looking to cause Aimstrong's rear territories lots of harm. And oh dear, that'd be pretty awkward if he runs straight into the M20 with a sniper. In fact, that could be what happens next. That would certainly be quite awkward there. Rather than taking minor sniper hit here, Grenadiers pushed back by the 50 caliber and the M20. Good play by that 50 caliber, again actively moving it about and of course supporting his infantry with it, which is what you also need to do with the MD42 and the Venom. To be honest, really, it's just less fast compared to the 50 caliber. Grenadiers caught on there. You got OngSongMangSong in the 2nd Infantry Division calling in support here from the 101st Airborne Division to provide further support in holding back the encroaching forces of National Socialism. We got Panzer there pushing against the Lieutenant here in the west. Pearson's advancing back up, but Rifleman Grenadiers are suppressed, trying to buy time, and there you go. Paratroops landing here right in front of the MD42. At least he managed to catch him with the MD42 at point blank range. Oh, grenade does go off. This is pretty bad for Aimstrong. White there with a pineapple grenade. A brutal blow there against Aimstrong. That means he now has no machine gun, and now OngSong there is going to have 2 machine guns against Aimstrong. That's bad news for Aimstrong's infantry, in particular since he's so reliant on him. We've still got no take up there for Aimstrong, though. No panzers will have been prepared here. Otherwise, movement here as he pushes northwards. Basically, again, trying to evade. OngSong was sort of otherwise pretty focused down here. And now has 2 machine guns, which is more than 1. Note here the use of beacons allowed to reinforce the front line. Note, by the way, weapons crew with paratroopers can also benefit from this. So the machine gun here can also reinforce at the front line thanks to the beacon. So a nice little bit of synergy there for OngSongMangSong. Less amazing, of course, for Aimstrong, as it just further compounds his issues. He is taking up there, which is good, which is necessary, because he's definitely going to need to push for tanks. I mean, he could transfer for the Tiger, but I don't think that would be the most advisable course of action at the moment. At least that would be my professional opinion. He's in the northern point here with the Grenadiers. Needs to get the pioneers out, therefore they get annihilated. He's in the southern point with the riflemen. Take up almost down there for Aimstrong and the Panzer Division. Grenadiers hanging back, and we got the Panzer to be quick there with the G43 upgrade, which has been boosted further for the Panzer Grenadiers. Will this finally make Panzer Grenadiers with G43s actually worth a damn, or will they still sort of, you know, kind of pointless? Guess we find out. Or maybe we don't. Anyways, G43 upgrade down to bomber out for Aimstrong, and there we go. Just as they get upgraded, though, they get suppressed by the 50 caliber, as OngSongMangSong once more deftly wields it, in this case also with the MG42. So double suppression in the infantry, making it much harder for Aimstrong to do anything with them. More beacons up there, more reconnaissance, but of course also just more points for his paratroopers and, well, MG42 to recruit from. When it's being suppressed, routed, paratroopers equipped with light machine as well, further increasing the amount of firepower that OngSongMangSong can bring to bear against Aimstrong's troops. Panzer with the G43s opening up so far, landing some hits there. And straight to the 50 caliber again, and quickly suppressed. Snap there getting to work there on the paratroopers. Got 8 kills, veterans 1 there. Panzer they need to retreat, I think. They're just getting hosed with every machine gun there. OngSong's got, and there go grenade again as all these bunched up troops. Close one there, but not quite. Whoops. Advancing up here, machine gun there in a bit of a tight spot. Need to retreat soon. Support McCourt is up. He could try and rush out Ostwind. I don't think that'd be necessarily too bad here. Versus OngSong, of course, he may just want to go for the safer choice, which is the Panther 4 rather than versus the Grenadiers. Still need to be careful about getting too close in with G43s there, but the G43s definitely give the Grenadiers a much stronger hand there versus the Riflemen. In particular, since OngSong has not actually been upgrading him as men with BARs, which does stand out a bit, to put it mildly. You'd sort of figure he'd begin considering doing that at some point, but for now at least, there is none. Riflemen almost taken out. There you go. Grenadiers flanking the MG4, the 50 cover there. Grenadiers stay hosing away, making a bit of a dent in OngSong's otherwise formidable front line. And Aimstrong is quick to try and take advantage of this, just sort of pour through the cracks here. 6 kills on the G43 Panzer Grenadiers. So Paul McCall can build the Panther 4 right about now here for Deutschland. There you go, Panzerkampfwagen 4 being mobilized here for the Panzer Division, 2nd Infantry. Buying time there until they can bring up their armoured support, and there you go, before to open the Grenadiers. Going for the southern field point. Where will OngSong push? Will he push for the northern field point or for the southern field point? Will he try and split up the forces under his command to go for both at the same time? Since, I mean, Aimstrong's trying to go for both at the same time, but by sort of focusing hard on one at least, he could maybe have a chance of getting some wipes, but basically sort of cutting off the retreat paths. But we'll see. M20 being about there, no mines being laid bound by it. Gunners need to retreat soon, they're all being cut to ribbons here with the Pathfinders and Riflemen. In the south here, the bigger push is happening. Pioneers need to retreat now. And we got the Panther Grenadiers here, which will be rather heavily outgunned. More Pioneers out. Grenadiers in a really tight spot here was the M20, and there you go, Panther 4 mobilized. Looks like he's heading southwest there to back up the Panzer Grenadiers, basically considering the north here for now, at least a lost cause. And deciding he wants to focus on the south. Definitely better than rather just, you know, wishy-washing it about there and just not being decisive. And there you go, Panther 4 moving in. Adding the Pinamut machine gun as well there for some added firepower, very good. Panzer that maneuvering, and there you go, catching the Major off guard. Got 8 kills so far. And there you go, boosted by the Panther 4, they move faster. And of course, a bit harder to kill due to some received accuracy bonuses they also get with that bonus. They could have kept paid effect with Panther. There you go, Major splattered out in a major upset there for OngSongMangSong. As the Panther 4 swiftly advances for the fatherland with the Pinamut machine being added here up north. Lieutenant Pereprava all there. Easy targets within the base here for Aimstrong's Panther 4. Casualties starting to begin to pile up here for the Americans. The 2nd Infantry wiggling beneath the blazing firepower of the Panzerkampfwagen 4. Paratroops taking minor cash. We've got one anti-tank up here, airdropped in there, and that's definitely going to put a stop there to Aimstrong's base raid, but otherwise nice play there. Infantry following up here in the wake of the Panther 4's thunderous charge up the right side of the map. That K troop ceiling sitting out there for Aimstrong as well. Panther 4's going to need some repairs. Panzer going to be advancing, 9 kills so far. We'll have to see what Aimstrong plans next. Might he try and uninstall for the Tiger tank? Although it's going to need to take up there again to Battle Phase 3 to get access to that. Master as well, of course, which now give a repair bonus. So the repair tanks are real faster, which of course is really, really handy and nice. Shown away there for OngSongMangSong, bringing his own flavour of tank to the field against the Krauts. As they're going from the north range to the MD-42 there. And Grenadiers being hosed down, 50 cover they're murdering away. Our apologies about Basil, he's being, well, Basil. Sniper almost seeing that with the M20, and that's likely going to be a wipe here against Aimstrong. Oh, yes, sniper down, good kill there for OngSong. Panther 4 was moving in, of course, got the anti-tank in the raid to back up against the Panther 4, shoots, misses. Panther they're being suppressed, need to retreat. Telemines down there as well. How many has he been laying down some decent amount? I don't know. There going one, shoots, misses the Panther 4, but should signal to Aimstrong. He might want to get that Panther 4 elsewhere. Gets lucky this time around with a second shot bouncing. Aimstrong committing to a second sniper. No additional Panzer gunner or anything like that here. Trying to move eastwards. Racing sort of moving about there as well. Back here we got troops reinforcing. Paratroopers advancing near Fort Democracy, and we got the Sherman out here for OngSongMangSong and the 2nd Infantry Division. Going to do this with 5 kills for XE2. And note here by the way, OngSongMangSong. Oh, snap. I know what he was trying to do here. Obviously, he was trying to shift out between the crews that and get the Sherman up to high levels of experience faster, which is a great idea there by OngSongMangSong. 2 thumbs up. It's just, there was a bit of a misclick and he accidentally retreated them, which is unfortunate. But again, I commend the thought. It's a really good idea that you had. A really good idea, and it's definitely a wish more American players actually realise this is actually a neat thing they can do. So there you go. Instant Veterans 1 Sherman, and of course can get the raid in it bonus. And of course can just faster get to the other levels of veterans. So you know, thumbs up there to OngSongMangSong. Solid play there. M20 goes down, so the crew there that already found themselves shifted away from their tank to an M20 utility vehicle, found themselves then proceed to blow up as they mine. That's some really rubbish luck. Sherman said he'll one with his own mines, got 16 kills there so far. John of course slowly approaching, and of course most of those are the M20 crew there. More beacons up there. 50 caliber hosing away there at Aimstrong seems to try to push through the storm of fire, but it's not quite succeeding on the right hand side. We've got Pioneers there, a bit busy. We've got Airstone coming up with Minesweepers. Panther 4 hanging back alongside the sniper. Panther to the back of the base. Panther going to be back at the base. Will Aimstrong go for another Panther 4? Will go for Stuart, or will he now try and go for the Tiger tank? Panther 4 moving ahead here. Bold blazing attempt there by Aimstrong to take out the Sherman. Of course, got bazookas now here for OngSongs. 3 echelons threatening the Panther 4. Grenadiers pushing ahead here. Panther 4 gaining veterans in 1 in fact. Grenadiers pushing for the centre victory point. We got 355 versus 300. 8 kills on that Panther 4 going for the Rifle. There you go. Devastating the Rifle alongside the fence they were hiding behind, leaving only 1 man to survive. Sniper with 6 kills for the fatherland. 5th machine gun moving in from the west side. Back here, troops should be reinforcing healing soon enough. Starting to look like Aimstrong might be planning that Tiger tank next. He definitely has the command points, he just needs to take out. And of course suffer not too heavy casualties while he's waiting for it. Losing the Grenadier squad though definitely puts him at a tiny spot there. He's going to have to replace that. He could have also used relief infantry maybe. So most of them could help him sort of just have more, shall we say, expendable infantry just to run around and cap and harass there against OngSong. But in this case, the Panther 4's pushed back, closing in eventually too slowly. Back here, healing reinforcement, and with this, Aimstrong has pretty much been pushed off the field entirely again. The lack of machine guns also means Sam can just sort of hold back OngSong when these sort of breaks happen like that. Aimstrong, though, is quick to move on. He's also quick to move towards, I think, the north side again, rather than just trying to constantly tag into OngSong. He's sort of just switching to where his opponent isn't, and makes some easy gains there. So, 2 thumbs up there to Aimstrong for some good tactical manoeuvring. Always a valuable skill I find, and one which tends to get a bit overlooked at times. As some players just have a tendency to get very heavily tunnel visioned. So nice to see Aimstrong there avoiding exactly that. Panzer almost good to go. Panzer's going to be moving up. We got 9 kills close to 52, then the Panzer going to deal with the G43s. So far their performance has not been wildly impressive. But that might just be me. When these are the riflemen, come up with the Panzers to support them with some more firepower. We got the Panzer moving up as well. And the sniper joining in the fun as well. And there we go, riflemen beginning to suffer casualties already. Sherman, halfway to bits need to as well. Southern fuel secured there by OngSong and the 2nd Infantry. Pioneers push for the centre victory point is thwarted there by the Sherman, and more importantly, a bunch of machine guns. 10 kills on the sniper. There you go, another Sherman away there for OngSong. Aimstrong, of course, is stalling, saving up for the Tiger tank, so it's going to be a bit hard for him to hold off against that when he has no other anti-tank weapons. He's going for more Panzer grenadiers, which can be equipped with Panzerschrecks when it comes down to it. Shot penetrating the Panther Force frontal armour. Paratroopers, Lieutenant and Machine, they're all slowly advancing here on Aimstrong's lines. Panzer's there slowly getting ready. We got the other squad holding out the side. Nope, that's grenadiers actually. Now Panther goes up and further north. That's going to sail there by the rifleman. Pulling up behind heavy cavalry. Bit of skirmishing MD42 supporting the assault as well here versus Aimstrong's holdings. Panther 4 being repaired back here. There's a sort of potentially for Southern flank to attack up for instance to catch some of OngSong's stuff off guard. You could also try and call in to do a close air support here. Panther there gaining actually 210 kills. Grenadiers need to be careful. He's trying to use that house as a strong point, but at the same time he does risk making a really great target just to get all of his stuff wiped with. Rather not close it, awfully close to this Panther is actually shooting another target. Got 12 kills there. Slowly approaching Veteran 3 now. Sherman's charging forward with only one Panther 4 to hold him back. Got Grenadier squad down. Panther then moving up here. 2nd squad got air support called in. Panther then retreating. Panther 4 Veteran 2 shots up piercing the arm nonetheless. Pioneers also retreating. Stuka Kanonenvogel swoops in, but it's too late and the Panther 4's down. Panzerkampfwagen 4 is kaputt. So, also with the Stuka close air support, he is short of the munitions necessary for the Panzerschreck. So, Aimstrong right now has absolutely no anti-tank weapons whatsoever to stop the Shermans with. He's tagged up, but he's also building a heavy Panzer Corps. I'm not entirely sure it's because he's planning to get stuff out fast after the Tiger tank, or it's because he thinks he needs the heavy Panzer Corps to also get the Tiger. I don't know, but it does, no matter how you look at it, delay the Tiger tank. And again, without any other anti-tank weapons, I'm not sure that's the best idea. I mean, I could be proven wrong, but I feel like you just, waited with that, built the Tiger, called in the Tiger tank, and then built the heavy Panzer Corps. But there we go. Grenadiers then moving about. Panzer's advancing. Other squad there. I mean, he's about a minute away there from the Panzerschrecks on the Panzer Grenadiers while he's stalling. In terms of resources, we're roughly a bit of a minute away there from a Tiger tank. Minute and a half, if he doesn't spend any fuel or manpower otherwise. We'll of course oversee that range. So I mean, he could go for the Panther 9. That wouldn't be a bad pick at all. But I mean, if he is playing the Tiger though, he needs to stay the course. 13 kills there. Panzer the rest of the rifle advancing to the BARs. Lieutenant supporting as well. 50 cavalry there, Johnny in the front.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Paratrooper moving in. Very close to the Tiger tank. But he's short on the manpower. Oh, there we go, there we go. We're talking seconds now. Seconds meanwhile though. OngSong's got Sherman's trying into his base. Is he aware what might be hitting him anytime soon? Any second, any moment now. Panzer's going to wait for the Panzer Sherman moving from the other side. OngSong is committing. If he is considering the potential of a Tiger tank, he doesn't care. But there you go. Tiger tank arrives. Catches here the Sherman from the rear. He doesn't have enough ammunition, I think, for the Panther fast. We got the Panther ready. Oh. Grenadiers almost down. There they go down. He's down to just Panther Grenadiers Pioneers and a sniper alongside that Tiger tank. Now blazing through here against OngSong. And there you go. He hits a Telemann laid down around the car pod. Line the Tiger tank. A good chance to take out OngSong's Sherman and to tank nearby. But will it be enough to stop the mighty Tiger tank? Shot bounce off there from the M1 anti-tank and then against the target tank's advance. This Sherman explodes, spattering out flames and dead Americans right in front of the anti-tank gun crew. Following up in the wake of this, we got the Pentagon with the Pioneers and the sniper going in there, using the smokes belching out from the red Sherman tank as the smoke from to advance in the anti-tank gun there. Rierson's firing the Sugar fight at the side of the target tank, but it's all failing to penetrate or do enough damage to stop the Tiger tank anyways. Anti-tank crew about to get wiped out by the target tank, and there we go, crew annihilated by the mighty 88mm gun over the target tank. OngSong is in disarray as his anti-tank gun gets shattered by the target tank. His infantry is in full retreat, fixing up the Sherman here to allow to escape here to avoid death at the hand of Aimstrong's Tiger. Trying to get out the patch from the retreat, shot slightly missed there, still did some damage I imagine. Jackson tanks was on the way for OngSongMangSong in the wake of the Tiger tank, just barging through his lines. So 4 kills, close range is 1. That Tiger tank here, bunker being rebuilt there inside of his base, having the other one destroyed by the Americans. Other Pioneer squad getting hard to work here, fixing up the Tiger tank. Should add the Pinamut machine for a bit of added extra into infantry. Back here, troops healing reinforcing. Of course, we've got repairs that are being enacted on the Sherman tank as well. There we go, halfway to victory 3 on that Sherman. Seizing the northern victory point. We got 232 versus 300. Tiger tank almost effectsbereit. Medic bunker being upgraded. Aimstrong is going to need more infantry, I think, to contend here. And OngSong, though, might also want to consider some more infantry just to support his own arm and pressure the field better. I mean, I know the Pereprava squad could be an excellent investment here. I think long run, just more riflemen. Even Pathfinder, I think, could work out. We'll see what it ends up with here for Aimstrong and OngSong in the infantry department, but both would benefit from a bit more infantry. In particular, Aimstrong I would definitely describe as being below the what I call the acceptable limit, which is 3. Again, that's sort of my rule of thumb. A minimum of 3 infantry squads to work with. The nice sort of balance is 4. 5 is good, but after 5 you're sort of risking overtaxing yourself, say unit preservation. Lieutenant being pushed back with the target tank, got 5 kills there on it. Almost taking out the lieutenant there. Ooh, anti-tank mine there, stalls the target tank. Ensuring at least one man survives the wrath of the target. Got 7 kills, got Jackson, target, Sherman here going for the target tank. Rierson picking up some bazookas. Aimstrong need has to begin pulling back the target tank here, so for that support, it's gonna be a bit tricky there with the Jackson tank destroyer. More Pentagoniders out there for Aimstrong and Deutschland. So we got 1 with G43s, 1 with Panzer 6, and just 1 regular. "19 kills on Aimstrong sniper, Sherman Jackson charting 48. Pentagon is advancing, and other squad there with Panzer eggs moving up the side here. Could try and ambush here the Jackson tank destroyer maybe, but they're going to move ahead, and with this, OngSong quickly builds up distance between the Jackson and the suspected enemy positions. Right in time, but through the stream there, we got the Pentagonist and Panzer eggs appearing there. We got more Pereprava called in the OngSongMangSong, so he's committing to additional infantry, which is good, and he's committing to more elite infantry. Thompson's here would be a great investment, but of course he can go for more light machine guns for more high range firepower. Target tank almost good to go once more for Aimstrong and the German army. Turn moving about here, we got Pioneers in the fire. Might try and creep up there. Go. Target tank moves in, shoots, gets a kill there on the lieutenant himself, blasting him with the 88mm high explosive shell. Another kill there. Casualties affecting on the lieutenant's unit. 9 kills almost on there. Go Bazooka team. Jackson opens up there, gaining veterans 1. The Rierstons find themselves under heavy fire from the target tank. Jackson moves up. Pereprava will move as well there. 17 kills. Veteran fleet. Pan's going to need to retreat. We got the sniper there with 22 kills. Target 9's a good hit there. 11 kills in service of Deutschland. Rifleman sneaking about here on the west side. Could try and hit the munitions spawn as well. That'd be, I think, a good idea there. But this assault continues up here on the east side. OngSong, having regained his senses, commits to a fresh push. But there you go. Panzer eggs moving up the flank. They're hitting the Sherman rapidly with a few rockets before vanishing behind some of the foliage to avoid return fire. Target tank there. Getting the Pinamut machine gun finally. Pereprava moving ahead here. No Thompsons. Jackson moving ahead, doesn't need to be careful not to get within effective range of the Panzer X. Target tank moving as well there, might have a chance of getting it, but we got 50 caliber there as well supporting. Almost got the Jackson, but sadly not quite enough there for Aimstrong to really finish it off. Got the Ace Pereprava moving up here. Getting both pilots near squads now to repair the target tank, at least briefly before the flamethrowers are pulled back into action to at least cover up the area, and there you go, Rierstons halted. Lieutenant going for the fuel point again. Target tank immediately unleashes hell there with its 88mm gun. If it can hit anything about that tree. Bit of a miss there again, but halfway to Veteran 2. Seizing the northern missions point, he needs to counterattack if possible. He can soon go for a Panther 4 to back up his targeting, causing him to set up for a Panther instead. Or from Stugs. More infantry, well, I think wouldn't be entirely bad there for Aimstrong, but at least with 3 Panthers going to be escorted, it's not a hard necessity, but I think he would benefit from it. Pioneers need to troop for their Gnarly. It'll be a bit of a shame there for Aimstrong to throw away perfectly good Pioneers, which could also be fixing up his target tank there. Rather than crossing the stream there, going straight for the Panthers there. Good work. Sniper there supporting. We got 27 kills on that one. Paratrooper in. There you go. Target tank lands. Great hit, taking out half the paratrooper. Sherman going in as well there. Jackson opens up the target tank. Misses. Sniper wiped out here with the retreat. On the retreat by the Rifleman coming. The retreat path very good. Panther squad trying to flank the Rifleman. Also push back here. Good push there by OngSongMangSong. Aimstrong starting to contain this rapid American assault here. And he needs to be careful. He needs to sort of again hit switch to the west side. He needs to avoid, you know, getting caught up in a serious engagement that don't benefit him too much. Meanwhile, OngSong commits on another Jackson tank, so we got less than 200 points for Aimstrong. Going for another sniper now. Aimstrong, a true believer then snipers, it seems. Need to fix out that target tank. Troops even reinforcing. Northwards, back here troops reinforcing. We got mines being laid down there by OngSong. Very good, very good. Target tank knows very close to 82, which means more range and more accuracy. Good hit, they almost popped out the entire rifle squad, also very, very close to Veteran 2. There we go, Rifleman annihilated, leaving OngSongMangSong down to just 3 infantry squads, which is now the Lieutenant, leading 2 paratrooper squads. In a northern victory point there. Just looking to buy more time. I think that's a good decision, but there goes Sherman counter-attacking here. Veteran to 1. Jackson halfway to Veteran 3. And note, by the way, he's once more shifted crews between the vehicles, shifting from first the M2 to the Sherman, so the Sherman became more important. And now, with the target tank as it is, he again switched crews once more from the Sherman to the Jackson, because again, the Jackson is now more important because he has to deal with that target tank. So very nice, flexible play there by OngSongMangSong, switching about the veteran crews to wherever he needs it. So 2 thumbs up. That's actually some really exquisite USF play there. Definitely not the sort of play you usually see from most USF players. So, you know, I really feel I have to commend him for that. I mean, that's great stuff. Back here, the troops are reinforcing. Aimstrong can soon go for the Panther. He's down 151, though his victory point situation is a bit tricky, to put it very kindly. So now once more pursued here, target angling up, and there we go, Betty to gain the target, more range, but of course very crucially more accuracy as well. Panther taking about support, there you go, moving ahead here. Rockets on the Sherman, OngSong there, overcommitting, we got air support corner as well here. Sherman down, out of control. Jackson continuing to pursue though, Panther's there, taking heavy fire. Richmond rounds in there, go rockets flying from this gate. The P-47 go for the target tank, causing heavy damage to the target tank, which is halfway to Veteran 3 roughly now, but it's all being pursued here inside the base by OngSong's tank destroyers. Will he go for the kill though? We got Panzers nearby, which could prevent the direct pursuit here. No, he doesn't. K goes straight for it, then the Panzer's gonna do some hit, or Panzer there's some hits from the rockets. Target tank there trying to get to safety here, low on health, very low on health. There we go. Almost got the Jackson tank trying to shoot, and it bounces, it bounces. Oh, lucky day. Main gun out, allowing him to focus on the other Jackson tank destroyer here. Penetrating hit on the target tank. Jackson about to go down. Can the Panther fire the rockets and take it out? Close one, and there we go. Both Jacksons went down. Aimstrong survives that. That was a really risky maneuver there by OngSong. It could have worked out, but in this case, it didn't. And even if he got in the target, he must have lost both Jacksons. And of course, in this regard, Aimstrong could just quickly replace with another tire. In this case, he's not bringing out a Panther. So that was a really risky maneuver there by OngSong. And the question, of course, is, should he really have done that? He might have got a bit of confident on the way, though. He's now in a bit of a tighter spot, as Aimstrong is now the one with the upper hand once he gets the target tank fixed up, which is obviously going to take a bit, though. The minesweeper, you know, helps getting that target tank more operational faster. Panzers there pushing forward. We've got 16 kills on the Ace with the G43s. 17 kills. Panther flanking from the other side. He probably has to just retreat there. Panther slowly getting done there. Still, OngSong's controlling most of the map. A few fighting positions here and there I think could frustrate any attempt by Aimstrong to get back on the field. Panther about to be done alongside the target tank there. The Pioneers are hard at work, welding all the cracks and removing some of the blood. There you go. Panther done. Also, we got a fourth Panther going to just go on the way there for Aimstrong. So there you go. Aimstrong's Panzerwaffe is more or less good to go. He's down to 100 points, and here is the 278 here of OngSong. Got the light machine gun pair coming up with the less experienced ones, the rookies, if you will. And there you go. Target tank setting out, and again, we are very close to the ace level there on the target tank. Panther moving in, adding the pin light machine gun air for extra firepower. Panther shoots. Target tank setting out, and there you go. Shoots, blasts the poor lieutenant there. Bazooka team on the flank. Target tank there going for the re-echelons, and misses. Panther pursuing into the base here. I mean, right now, OngSong has no anti-tank them to prepare bazookas, and those bazookas on the run from the Tiger tank. Jackson tank's almost done here, but will it be enough with two heavily armoured fighting vehicles inside the base? Reasons they're about to get murdered, at least attempted murder there with machine gun fire and main gun fire, just posting them down. We got the Jackson around the flank there, but misses the Panther with his first shot. Might want to focus it down, but I guess Aimstrong doesn't really care at this point. He's just hosing as much in the down as he can. There you go, turn to the Jackson tank so now. Panther moving forward, Tiger tank could also support. Bazooka fire, there we go. Tiger tank gaining virtually free. Jackson down to half health. Panther main gun up, but there you go, shows the Jackson's main gun. Ambulance also trying to get away. The target tank shoots, misses. Misses again. Hits some of the train, and there you go. Jackson tank to slow down. OngSong spaces in chaos as Aimstrong's Tiger Race just blazes through there. The ambulance almost took down, and there we go. We got a surrender from OngSongMangSong before the target tank can put an end to that. So a nasty little 1 versus 1 here on Rechnaya Pereprava with the new patch, only featuring the improved Tiger tank here with some of its well, better AoE in a sense. The Panther is with the G53s, I'm not entirely sure if they actually benefit from that upgrade, but I would say an overall nice fight there. Some good play from both sides, some good maneuvering from Aimstrong, some good from OngSong. In the end, I feel like OngSong kind of threw the match away, only charging those two Jacksons to the base again. Had it worked out, and you know, some of they gone out, great, but otherwise it was just, I think, a really risky maneuver they committed to with the Jacksons, and that also just the charge in the first place for the Sherman also had. They just really allowing Aimstrong a lot of good shots there and his assault there without necessarily, you know, guaranteeing a destruction of the Tiger tank. So well played there, though. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. Subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell your friends, tell your family, but don't tell your enemies. This is Imperial Links, and cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.